If you look someone in their eyes and you give them your word, or you make a promise that something that happened, you don't have to worry about that. That won't happen again. Let's say, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you live in a community, you and your folks, and you starting to notice that they just a little too friendly with one of the neighbors. And it's starting to make you a little bit uncomfortable because it seems like it's just too much he and ha going on with your folks and one of the neighbors. So you have a heart-to-heart talk with them. And they know that you're just not comfortable with whatever situation they got going on. And they promise you, hey, look here, I know you're not feeling comfortable about this. I'm going to cut out all the he and ha with the next door neighbor. Now, y'all had a heartfelt talk. Your word should mean something. You felt like this situation has been handled. You had an issue. You talked to them. They gave you a promise. You like problem solved. But okay, let's say 2-3 months go by. You at work. You ain't feeling good. So you come home early. And to your surprise, that neighbor is either in your house or standing right outside of your house talking to your folks. Now, you know you had a heart-to-heart with them. You know you told them you wasn't comfortable with this situation. You know you had told them all that he ha needed to cut out. But like I said, you weren't feeling good. You came home from work early. You were not supposed to be home. And your neighbor is in your house or standing right outside of your house. You hot as a firecracker when you pull up to the house now. You are furious. But here's the whole point of the story. If you dating somebody and they making promises to you and they looking you in your eyes and they swearing on everything you own that they ain't doing nothing wrong or it ain't what you think it is, and you find out that they are lying, because I'm gonna go back to the example. 2-3 months went by. You thought that situation was addressed. You came home early. You were not supposed to be home. Your neighbor's either in your house or on your front door. So the he and ha it never stopped. Your folks just stopped doing it in front of you. So now, you there. You in this situation. You looking at your folks. You looking at your neighbor. You telling your neighbor, hey, look here, I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to see you in my house or standing on my porch no more talking to my folks. Because you tried to do it the civil way by telling your folks to handle it. But your neighbor not your problem. Hint, hint, the neighbor's not the problem. Your problem is that your folks' words don't mean nothing. If you date somebody and they are comfortable lying to you, if you date somebody and they will tell you whatever you need to hear to make you feel good in the moment, if you dating somebody and like I said, their word don't mean nothing, you are in a lose situation. Because if you can't trust a person, you date somebody, they willing to say anything to have you living in a fantasy. Because if they lying to you and got you thinking one thing but something else going on, you are not living in reality. No. You making decisions based on a fallacy. You making decisions based on a false truth. Because you thinking one thing, but something else is happening. But when you catch the person, when you catch them, Now, it's up to you to decide. Do I want to continue hanging out with this person that I know is lying? Or do I want to make some adjustments in my life and possibly meet somebody that's a little more truthful? Well, that decision is up to you. But hint, hint, if you do hang around with somebody that you're catching one lie, remember this. How many other lies happened that you didn't catch them? You caught them in this one big lie. You know something going on with the neighbor that's just not on the up and up. But that's just one lie you caught them in. Think about it. For every one lie you caught them in, it might have been 10 or 11 that you got flew over your head. Might have been situations going on that you didn't even think to ask about because you think you're something up and up. You think you're something kosher. And believe this. If you catch your folks lying and they know you caught and everything stay business as usual, oh, they're going to lose a little respect for you. They're going to start thinking they can do anything and that you're not going anywhere. I'm going to repeat that. If you catch your folks in an ugly lie and you stick around, in their mind, they're going to believe that they can do anything or a whole lot of things and you just going to stick around. We going back to what? You just going to be taking L's, big time L's. Hint. If you're dating somebody and you find out that they have no problems lying to you and you catching them in big lies, do yourself a favor. Either stop taking them seriously or find yourself someone that's a little more trustworthy. Find yourself somebody that word actually means something. But if you're going to stay in there, just don't put all your eggs in that basket. Just don't put your heart in a situation with somebody that you know got no problems lying to you. Because that only leads to L after L after L after L. Look here, y'all. My name is Daryl. Daryl Moore. Check out my book, Payback. Like, share, subscribe. Peace, love, happiness. I'm out.